Hi, this is Crystal at the Nacogdoches Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super simple bracelet made out of shells and embroidery thread. You're going to start with about 5 feet of embroidery thread in 2 different colors, and you're going to double it in half and make a loop, and then tie a looped knot at the end, and that's how you're going to start it. That's also how you will attach the ends of the bracelet together. And once you have your knot, you can just take some tape, and this just makes it easier to work the strands together if you tape it down. And then you'll have 2 colors on the inside and 2 on the outside. And you're going to make a square knot all the way down. So you're basically going to be tying a knot around the 2 strands in the center. So I'm going to start on the left and make a 4 shape with the left-hand strand, and then take the right one and you're going to slide it up underneath both of the 2 strands in the middle and very gently pull the knot together while kind of holding the 2 middle strands in place. And then gently tie those knots up. You don't want to jerk them and you don't want to go too fast, because that will make a tiny little bunched up knot, and you want to be able to see the design as you go down through the bracelet. Then you're going to just go to the next side, to the right side, and make that same sort of 4 shape. And then you're going to take the left-hand strand and do the same but on the opposite side. So you'll slide it up underneath the 2 strands in the middle and then through the loop that's on the right. And then again, you'll gently pull that up to the top. You're going to pull both sides of the loop or the knot while kind of simultaneously pulling down on the 2 middle strands. And then gently tighten it. And then you're going to continue to do that, going down the strands as far as you want until you're ready to add on your shell or beads, whichever you prefer. We included both in your package, and there's also some extras in there that you may not want to use for this project. And we also gave you several different colors of embroidery thread. So you can make multiple bracelets, or you can choose to add multiple strands. You could do this with 2 strands for each color and make it thicker. It makes it a little bit more difficult to do, but once you get this down, it's actually a very simple process. So I'm just going to continue tying a few more knots. Now I'm going to add my first shell. In this example, I'm using a beading needle, so it's very, very thin, not sharp, and it has a large eye, which works for this particular project because we have the large embroidery thread and a small hole in a very fragile shell. Some of you may have gotten a different needle, or if you're doing this at home with your own equipment, you can use another needle. You just want to make sure that it does fit through the hole in your shell or bead. With some of the shells, you can add a little extra room in those holes, but you want to be very delicate with it because they will break. So I'm using the beading needle and I'm just sliding the embroidery thread on the left side right through the hole in the shell. And that's all there is to it. And then I'm going to continue knotting the same knots until I reach the next spot where I'd like to add another bead or shell. So now I have an almost finished product. I have continued down the length of the bracelet, added a few more shells, and then when I'm ready to finish it, I just trim off the excess thread and make a double or triple knot that whatever size you need to go through the loop on the other end so that it can hold the bracelet closed. And we were inspired for this project by Circe by Madeline Miller, which is about a goddess who is banished to an island on her own, and she teaches herself to weave and garden, and of course she's on this beautiful lush island, and so we thought shells and thread would be a good representation of the character in the book. We hope you have fun with it, and we're going to be doing these each Saturday through the month, and we have all kinds of other programs going on as well. So if you're interested in those, check out our website or follow us on Facebook. And if you're not seeing this on YouTube, we also have a YouTube channel, so please like and subscribe to get all of our updates and keep track of all of the things that we have going on at the library. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you at the next one.